Hi my dear friends, my name is Abhishek and you are watching Maths Magic channel on YouTube. Today we are going to discuss and solve about example number 3 and 4 from chapter number 1 number system. But before that, we should have to collect all the accessories or the tools which we need to solve these two examples, that is compass, 180 degree circle master, then scale and one pencil. To solve this all the two examples given in our book, we need these four things. So now we will move to the question number or example number 3. Here what is the question? Locate root 2 on the number line. Here I have made this big square to make you understand that how we can obtain root 2. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, they have given a long theory here, but I will explain you in short. First of all, you have to take 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter at 90 degree to OA. Now this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, 1 square plus 1 square, so OB will be root 2. So this is the Pythagoras theorem, so we are getting OB as root 2. Now same thing, or you have to put OABC on the number line. OABC on the number line at 0, you have to put O. So now with the help of compass, what you have to do? With the help of compass, you have to take the measurement of OB and draw the arc on the number line. So you will get arc at the point P. Now this is your root 2 on the number line, that is irrational number. So today we have learned how to draw or how to point out the irrational number or number line. Now we will go through each and every point what they are told. It is easy to see how Greeks might have discovered root 2. Consider a square OABC. They are telling you to consider OABC a square with each side 1 unit in length. This is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. Then you can see by the Pythagoras theorem that OB is equal to root 1 square plus 1 square. OB is equal to 1 square plus 1 square root. That is equal to root 2. How do we represent root 2 on the number line? How to represent root 2 on the number line? We have to put this square on the number line. This is easy. Transfer square OABC on the number line, making sure that vertex O coincide with 0. Vertex O coincide with 0. This is vertex O coincide with 0. We have just seen that OB is equal to root 2. OB is equal to root 2 using a compass with center O and radius OB. Using a compass with center O and radius as OB, draw an arc intersecting the number line at point P. Draw an arc. You have to draw the arc which intersect the number line at P. At P it is intersecting. Then P corresponds to root 2 on the number line. Then P is the point corresponding to root 2 on the number line. Now moving on to the question number or example number 4. Look at root 3 on the number line. So nothing new, same, but just a extra step we have to do. Construct a BD of unit length perpendicular to OB. You have to draw BD perpendicular to OB. So we know how to obtain OB. First of all, we have to take OA is equal to 1 unit, AB is equal to unit 1 unit. Then draw a light line to take the measurement with the help of 180 degree circle master. If you put 180 degree circle master exactly on the line you are getting OB, then you can draw 190 degree line here. On this 90 degree line you take 1 centimeter measurement, and at point 0 you point out point D. So now you have got the point D at a 90 degree from OB, and from point, now taking OD as the radius, Now taking OD as the radius, draw an arc, and we will get point Q, that is root 3 on the number line. This is the method of obtaining root 3 on the number line. So now we will go step by step, which is given in your book. Construct BD of unit length perpendicular to OB. BD which will be perpendicular, that is 90 degree to OB. Then using the Pythagoras theorem, we see that OD is equal to root 2 square plus 1 square is equal to root 3. This is OD is root 3. Using a compass with center O, with the help of compass with center O and radius OD, draw an arc which intersects the number line at point Q. We have to draw the arc which intersects number line at Q point. Then Q corresponds to root 3. Last statement is, in the same way you can locate root n for any positive integer n after root n minus 1 has been located. What they are telling here, you can locate any irrational number on the number line. You can locate root n. N means any integer, but we can say that irrational number on the number line if you know n minus 1. Suppose OB is root 2. So if root n is root 2, then we have to know root n minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, that is 1. So we know that how we can obtain. This is 1 unit, 0 to 1 is 1 unit, 1 to 2 is 1 unit. So 0 to 1 is 1 unit. In the same way you have to go 90 degree in the direction above x-axis. So on the y-axis we are taking 1 unit. So as a result we are joining these 2 points OB and we are getting root 2. So this is the theory. So my dear friends, these are the 2 examples. Revise it 2 times so that you can have the grip. Thank you and have a nice day.